Are you ready to transform your summer into an epic splash-tastic adventure? Say goodbye to wasteful, single-use water balloons and hello to the ultimate in reusable, eco-friendly fun with reusable water balloons. Check out the link in the video description to get yours on Amazon today.
Gary Lineker's colleagues are reportedly embarrassed by his criticism of England manager Gareth Southgate in yet another sign that BBC staff are turning on the match of the day host. The latest flashpoint comes just weeks after the star faced backlash from inside the corporation for wearing his own clothing range on TV. Mr. Lineker was seen sporting a pale green t-shirt and sage jacket from his collection with Next, while presenting coverage of the England vs Serbia game on Sunday night. BBC guidelines state that presenters should not appear on air wearing clothing or using products or services which they have agreed/been contracted to promote, advertise, or endorse, or in which they have a specific financial interest. And now staff at the broadcaster are unhappy with a string of harsh comments directed towards the England manager. Lineker generated headlines earlier in Euro 2024 after branding the team's performance in their 1-1 draw against Denmark as being S******. The Three Lions have since booked their place in the Euro 2024 final, with Southgate's side facing Spain on Sunday in the Berlin showpiece. The BBC star, who earns £1.35 million a year from the corporation, made the comments on his The Rest is Football podcast, which he hosts and is owned by Goalhanger, his production company. A number of England star players, including the likes of Harry Kane and Declan Rice, fired back at Lineker with his comments dominating the build-up to their final group stage match. According to The Telegraph, BBC staff at Euro 2024 felt unhappy, uncomfortable and embarrassed by Lineker's direct criticism of Southgate on his podcast. You can think of all sorts of words and expletives if you like, but it was S*******, Lineker said after the Denmark draw. Was it tactically inept? They're just a little bit lost tactically. And that comes from the manager, I'm afraid. It really does. He's got to get England playing higher up the pitch, as a unit. Because at the moment they're not a unit. Are they not coached to play that? He's an amazing leader, he's a great communicator, he's transformed the public's opinion of the national team and the players. But, tactically, the first game, and we've seen it in other tournaments as well, England kind of start okay, and then get a goal and then everything changes, and it's almost like the kind of tactics of, get a lead, hang on to it. And the game's moved on from that. The Telegraph reported that BBC staff were left embarrassed after Lineker and pundit Micah Richards seen with glasses of red wine as they dissected the Denmark game on the podcast. Lineker later poked fun at the furor over his comments during the final round of group stage matches, stating, if Albania fail to win tonight, England are officially through to the last 16. Because even if they lose tomorrow, they will go through as one of the best third-place teams. I wish people would stop being so critical of them. Southgate had insisted that he was oblivious to Lineker's remarks, but admitted that he had the one word that the BBC pundit uttered in his criticisms. Lineker later claimed that journalists were not being brave enough to ask their own questions at the tournament, after England captain Kane claimed pundits were using negative comments to promote their own channels because they want the most views. The episode where the pundits defend themselves against Kane's accusations received over 540,000 views on YouTube, making it the fourth most viewed show on their channel. Lineker's son, Harry, who produces the football podcast, revealed last month that the show's downloads had risen by 62% since the start of the competition, while views on YouTube are up 83%. Last month, Lineker was alleged to have broken BBC guidelines by wearing his own range of Next menswear while live on air during England's opening Euros game. The broadcaster launched his clothing line with the high street retailer in 2023 and models for the range online. The green shirt and jacket combo in question is modeled by Mr. Lineker on Next's online store, retailing at £16 and £55. BBC rules stipulate that presenters should declare any deals or endorsements to promote clothing. Mr. Lineker was also in trouble with animal rights activists PETA over the collection, after modeling a mohair jacket, which the organization said is made from the hair of abus.